The older Jacobson styles, pretty basic. No rear adjustment on the rear roller. Once you bolt it on, it's there. If the reel and the roller get out of adjustment, you really don't have any way of compensating. I'm going to set my height of cut with the front. Simply loosen up the nut, just like the Toros. Turn the knob, and I'm going to change my height of cut. Rear of the bed knife on this particular style is a 4-bolt style. You're going to loosen one bolt, tighten the other. Loosen a bolt, tighten it. It's got a pivot point, and so if I move the back down, that means the front's going to come up. If I move the back up, the front's going to go down. It's just like a teeter-totter, back and forth. And so you kind of keep a track of that. The secret to a 4-point adjustment is loosen one and tighten one, loosen one and tighten one. And I'm not talking about loosen 10 turns. Just take a wrench and loosen, tighten, loosen, tighten. That way when you get where you want to be, it's tight. You're going to check it, it's already tight. So if you're there, you don't have to worry about trying to get the other one up there without knocking it out of adjustment. That's the secret to getting it there quickly. And you want to loosen, tighten, and come over here and loosen, tighten, until you get close. And then it's maybe loosen just a little bit, tighten a little bit, and then check it. Loosen and tighten just a little bit and check it. And checking it a lot and loosening it and playing with the adjustments just a little bit speeds up the process. So kind of use your head a little bit. The Toro that's over here is also a 4-bolt adjustment, very similar. You can change the rear roller on that one. That one has a slot in the back, and in the manual itself, they give you a chart, and there's actually a measurement. When you get there, you'll see a big slot, and they give you a measurement within that slot for different height of cut ranges. Then you turn the front rollers up or down to set your final height of cut. Reel to bed knife is a 4-bolt just like this, so it's pretty straightforward. The Toro that's over here, large trim mower cutting in it. It has a bed knife. It has a single point adjustment, and every single point adjustment you have to parallel the bed knife to the reel. And so on this one, looking on this side over here, there's a bracket with 2 bolts in it and an adjusting nut. So the first thing you have to do is loosen the 2 bolts on the edge, and then you're going to adjust the bed knife up and down until it's parallel to the reel. Once you've done that, then you're just going to set the single point adjustment, bring it up until you have the adjustment you want. It's very fast. Just like this one here, it'll be very fast once you've paralleled it, but if the bed knife and the reel are not parallel, you're going to be off. We have one other cutting unit that we're going to be looking at. It'll be a John Deere fairway mower in the other room. And as you're going through that one, Brett has some points that he'll point out to you. And so we'll leave that to him.
This one is just when you bolt it on, it's right there. So really this is like a real simple reel. It won't, there's no parallel or not. If it gets to where it's not parallel, you just as well replace the casing because somebody run into a tree or something like that. That's what, and then you can't straighten it to precision again anyway. So that's basically all you can do to this one is height of cut and reel to bed knife adjustment. So you just want to do the reel to bed knife adjustment first. It's just the same as the other one from that aspect. This one's cutting real good too. Tell if you have a smile in your, see it's not cutting very good there. Got a little bit of a smile in the bed knife. It's not quite as tight in the center. So height of cut is just the same on this one. Got to get off the side of the table. Make sure your gauge is zeroed. Well, maybe one of you guys should do this. You want to? Let's get some another.
No, there you go.